Hey guys, this is kindergarten and first grade for January week 3 knowledge. Week 1 was New Year's Day. So we've only done knowledge for 1 week. This is basically the second week, but we're calling it week 3 because of New Year's Day. Let's get right into the activities. Early arriver idea, you see some conversation topics there that you can get into. And then you'll be doing this what's missing tray. So in this bag is a bunch of little things. Chopsticks, a balloon, a timer, a little fuzz ball, a bunch of little stuff from our storage area. You're going to put it on. Wow, it's really bright. You're going to put this on the towel right here and cover it up to where they can't see it. It's hidden back there. You don't want them to look at that yet. You're going to let the kids look at it for about 10 to 15 seconds. You're going to hide it, conceal it from them, and take away one item. You're going to show it to them again. Which item is missing? Okay, so the little ones are going to have fun with that. They think it's a magic trick, and they're trying to guess, they may not think it's a magic trick, but they're trying to guess what's missing. It's a fun game like that. You can do that a few times through, and then as you're getting closer and closer, you can kind of make it a shorter amount of time that you show them the items. So you show the items for 5 seconds maybe. Cover it up, take one out. That's the hard part. You got to do that without them seeing what you do. So turn around, have your other small group leader help you out. You'll go to large group and come back, and we have these puzzle activities. Now, there's 2 different pictures of a puzzle. Okay, so there's 2 different puzzles, let's put it that way. They're all in baggies, so get the kids together. Do they all get one? Guide the kids into groups of 3, So groups of 3, you'll give them each a baggie. They're going to start to put together this puzzle, and they're going to be missing a piece. Oh, I hope they get the right piece. I don't think I have that worked out. The other piece is in here, so maybe we did it by room. These look all the same? Yeah, they do. Oh, I hope that works out. If they didn't get the right Bible with the right piece, try a different one. But there is a piece hidden in here. Now you have to, See, I just found it just by kind of thumbing through the pages. Well, that's good. They can, just go searching through it. I saw it real quick, so it is in there. They will be able to find it after a few seconds or so. So that's the missing piece that they have there. And then on there, it makes a little comic-like bubble. One of the pictures is like a comic bubble that is somebody saying something. They'll be able to read that and make the connection there. The picture is also from large group story, of course. So there's some talking points there. And then we're doing a simple mirror. You're going to say you're going to give an example. You're going to hold this up. Wow, check that out. Yeah. You're going to hold this up in front of one of the kids for a demonstration, and you're going to ask the kid to lean to the left or lean to the right. And of course, the mirror is doing everything that the kid is doing. But that's only a setup for pairing them up and have them pretend like they're doing a mirror, like we see in movies or cartoons where all of a sudden the person can totally do what the other person is doing. It's totally possible, right? But the kids will have fun with it. So the one person is the leader. So maybe make one side of the room the leader. The next side is going to imitate or copy that, whatever their leader that they're paired up with will be doing. There's some talking points there as well, saying, hey, we can follow Jesus just like you were following your leader. And then prayer and dismissal doesn't have anything, no supplies. Some talking points for prayer and dismissal. About the Bibles. We will have to reinsert that missing piece. So it can be any piece from the Bible or any piece from the puzzle, I believe. It's going to basically finish their puzzle. So we have found, or if we want to make it uniform all around, pull out the bubble word piece. I think that's what we concluded with Miss Julie and Miss Tanya, is that we'll just pull out the whatever the word bubble is and put that anywhere. It doesn't have to be a specific part of the Bible or anything. Just put it anywhere so they will find that. But we have to set that up for the following hour. So please remember to do that. Restock the Bible with a missing piece, which is the word bubble piece. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Hey guys, this is second and third grade for week 3 January knowledge. Bottom line of the week, discovering what God says helps you follow Jesus. Okay, so the first early arriver ideas, conversations about baptism. Just asking the kids what they know about baptism. Maybe you get some funny answers, some real honest answers. And then your first activity is basically playing categories on this sheet right here. So the first round is J. Each child will have to think of something that starts with J for these categories. So they have to think of a book that starts with J, a movie that starts with J, TV show, games, names. That's one round. It's timed. And if anyone has the exact same answer, those answers get canceled out and they don't get points for it. That's how the game works. Then you go through the other letters as well. Let me know if you haven't played categories. And but that's basically what it is. It's basically categories on an individual level, no teams. Okay, after large group, you will come back and be using that grid that you see behind me. Basically, you'll split the room up into two teams, and they're going to be split up by color. So we have bean bags here, green and blue. Well, I got blue right here. So we're going to split them up. We're going to space them out away from there, and they're going to toss a bean bag. And the summary of this game is they're playing tic-tac-toe by answering questions. So they have to land on one of those squares. They have to get the answer right. They're going to turn the piece of paper that you see in those squares over and make an X with their team color. So if it's green, they're going to mark an X. So now you have an X on the board, but you're trying to get 4 X's in a row. So that's a little bit like bingo or tic-tac-toe, something like that. So it's a mixture of that, a mixture of such. Okay, so that should be cool. I think that'll be fun for the kids. And then after that, we have a simple painting by colors, which is a memory verse activity. So the memory verse is down here. They can write that in, and they'll be painting. And as you can see, it's going to make a cool little lamp, a little genie lamp looking thing. And then the prayer and dismissal, we have a bunch of flashlights back there. Of course, I'm in the 3rd grade room. Post office, we have these large windows. It's not going to get too dark. I think we're going to have some sun on Sunday, so we're going to have to pretend. The other room in 2nd grade, they can make it dark. And when they're done praying, they turn their light on. That very simple. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is 4th and 5th grade, week 3 knowledge. I have some pretty fun stuff and some simple stuff today for the activities for 4th and 5th grade. So some early arriver ideas, and they'll go straight into a word search. And the word search has all the words that are synonyms of knowledge: education, instruction, learning, facts. So during this time, you can always have some awesome conversations, get to know kids a little bit better. They're basically just doing a word search, so that's nothing too crazy. We do have the answer key here in case you need it. We have an answer key there. And then you'll be going to large group, and coming back from large group, we'll be doing the puzzle story pieces. So these items here make a puzzle. And let's see, there's a correlation for all the pictures for the story that we're seeing. So a bug and a camel hair tunic, a U-turn arrow, a river, a dove, a megaphone, a lamb. You have all of the answers there, I guess you would say. So, what do these images have to do with our story? Well, these are, there's a reason why those images were picked. It was picked specifically for the story. So the kids will just be getting together in teams, I believe. No, maybe they get their own. I think they do get their own. Yeah, give each kid a puzzle story piece. So really that's, obviously they'll be able to put that story together, or the puzzle together, pretty quickly. So it's definitely more of a discussion time with 4th and 5th grade. As you will see, we'll have more of that as time goes on, closer and closer to the summertime. Okay, so follow in his footsteps. Simple pieces of paper back here. The kids will both get 2 pieces of paper, and I will try to back up here and show you. I had to reread the instructions a little bit. They're going to trace their shoe, trace their foot. They're going to decorate it so they know it's theirs, and we'll have a start and a finish line. Now, the way they are going to do this race, if I can move this, is they're going to put down one footprint at a time. So they have to follow their footprint. So they're going to be kind of like hopping. You can only step there, and you have this one in your hand. You have to put it there. And then you have to go down and pick up the other one. That was kind of hard to do. And then come back up and step to that next one again. Okay, so that is how I deciphered the instructions for that, for follow in his footsteps. Let me know if you think it's a little bit of a twist on that. But that should be it. And they're just doing a race, of course. But they do have to say the bottom line at the end of the race. Whoever gets to it and says the bottom line. So just lay out all those instructions for them. There's a third activity, memory verse cards and blindfolds. Oh, yes, it says, I will have an arrow on the wall. It's basically like pin the tail on the donkey, because we have blindfolds. And there'll be a shape of an arrow on the wall made out of tape, and you're just going to spin them, and they're going to go and put it on there. And there's some specifics there as well. 8 feet from the wall, you can spin around. They're trying to put the verse in order. So it's not just as simple as putting it on there. So they are trying to put the verse in order. Nothing specific for prayer and dismissal except what's shown there, but no supplies or anything like that. That is 4th and 5th grade. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.